Welcome back to another episode of Famous Reality TV. And today I'm coming at you all with some craziness going on social media. You all, if you have not heard of Bandman Kevo, he is a famous YouTuber along with Kayla Nicole. Of course, the other day he did an interview with Say Cheese TV where he alleges that he has been sleeping with Kayla Nicole. Now, you all know that Kayla Nicole also got into it with Ty, the Taylor girls, a little while back, and a lot of people was kind of on her side in the scenario. But in this scenario, to me, based off of how Kayla Nicole is speaking, she is in the wrong if it is true. Now, we all know that Bandman Kevo went to jail because he was finessing the system. I don't know. I think he was getting like PPP loans and stuff like that. And of course, he calls himself the finesse god. So, allegedly, he has been sleeping with Kayla Nicole. You all know Kayla Nicole is allegedly pregnant now, which I find so very weird right now after learning that she has had intercourse with him several times. So, that is very questionable. Now, Kayla has not came out yet as far as what I've seen yet to the public to address the situation of her supposed to been cheating on her husband with Bandman Kevo. People are putting up videos, and those are actually old videos, a year old, and people are saying she is responding to it. That was a whole nother video where Kayla Nicole was responding to a threesome from a year ago. So I don't know why people do that. Clout chasing is real. So just listening to the way that Bandman Kevo was talking on his video, on his own channel, as well as how he was talking on his video with Say Cheese TV, he, to me, in my opinion, has no respect for his wife at all. He still talks about her like that girl, and at one point he even called her a stupid bee and stuff. It feels like he said that he was wrong, but he's also saying that his wife was wrong when he was sitting in the living room. I don't feel like Bandman Kevo is taking any responsibility or accountability for what he did. Saying that he did that for his wife is like the looniest thing that I have ever heard. And then he was trying to call his wife lazy by saying, she was saying that she don't know how to do certain things. He's like, well, look it up. Why do she got to look it up? Yeah, she can look it up on her own. And yes, I agree. She should have not been sitting there this long, for one, without no money in her bank account. Women, please stop letting these men buy you bags and clothes and all of that. Stop listening to these Instagram women. I agree with him on that. And all of these girls y'all see on Twitter and YouTube, baby, if you dating a million-figure dude, you need to be putting some of that money to the side, baby. I'm going to need you to go sell some of those bags, some of those watches, some of those chains that he's proclaiming that he bought. Because there is no way you sitting up there without no money. And then for that to be his wife, he couldn't even call me on the phone to ask me to verify nothing. I'm not verifying nothing for you. I don't even have nothing to say to you, period. So I can't back up nothing that you're saying at all. And so I don't know if she's trained or she was brought up that way to be saying, I'm just going to give it to God. I'm just going to give it to God and talk to God. Girl, you better talk to a lawyer. Because you're worried about talking to God. Right now, you need to be talking to a lawyer. Snap out of it, boo. Snap out of it. Ain't no reason you should be broke or need him to pay for anything because you are his wife with this child. Wake up, darling. That's why I don't know if he has you separated or you have yourself separated from everybody, whatever the case may be. I'm going to need you to get close to somebody with some sense. Talk to a lawyer because you shouldn't be up out here crying and talking about no man putting you out. Go sell some of those Birkins or whatever he done bought you and go buy you a house or go rent you one or whatever the case may be. Listening to the video with Kayla Nicole where they had the audios came out where she was talking to the wife. The way that she talked to her, that's just the nastiest way I ever heard a woman talk to another woman. She basically told Bandman's wife that, you already was a nobody, basically. So this not really gonna make too much of a difference. He already wasn't claiming you anyway, and this and that. The way that girl talked to that woman, I don't understand how she didn't snap out of it and realize when the way that somebody talking to you like that, it's some kind of hidden agenda. It's some kind of negative energy behind it. Nobody talks to nobody out like that. So that just was the triflingest thing that I ever seen. But like I said, his name is the finesse god or king or whatever he want to call himself. So could this all be a play? That's what I was thinking. But at the same time, at the expense of embarrassing your wife, and she has stated herself several times she's not looking for clout that much. That what makes me believe that it's true. Because it got to be some kind of truth to behind she can't cook. She's not that bright. She can't think for herself and things of that nature. This right here is a hot mess. And I don't think nobody would be making up a story about somebody about to kill themselves, about somebody about to hurt themselves or jump off of a building. That's like a little bit extreme. So how I feel like she is wrong, for one, because she should have been saving up. She should have been applying herself more. And he also should have been, since he's teaching other people, he should have been teaching her. He's just saying, well, you should be the king. She should be the queen of the finance industry because I'm the king of it. Yeah, she could have been studying up on it and go ahead and doing her own thing. But that's why I said, women, don't be looking for these men to take care of you. Always have your own money, period. Because by you settling for what somebody giving to you, because they're taking you out to dinner, they buying you clothes, they buying you purses, you also have to adhere to their rules and how they want things to be. He wants to keep his wife, but he want to have her in another house, because the truth is he want other women to be able to come through there and slide through whenever he want them to without her being there. That's obvious. And who knows how long this been going on? Nobody even knew he was married. He got on like one of those presidential rings. That's not a marriage ring. That's not a wedding ring. So all that is just the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Kayla Nicole, I don't know how her husband is feeling about everything the whole time. Allegedly, she's been out there supposed to be working, I guess, with Bandman. She's been out there doing other things. And then he's so upset, which behooves me, Bandman, he's so upset that Kayla was getting close to the girl and telling her to do this, telling her to do that. Had you not ever brought Kayla into your wife's space, then you wouldn't be where you are today. This situation wouldn't even be happening. So don't try to fault her and say, well, you shouldn't have been listening to nobody. That da 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 da. You the one that was boning old girl. You the one that brought her into your wife's energy with all of that stuff that she had going on. So what did you think the outcome was going to be? Like, what was being done was just some mischievous, trifling stuff. So that's all that was going to come up out of that. Nobody hands is clean in this situation but Bandman's wife. And I just wish that she would have applied herself more, because I don't know how long they've been together, but I definitely wish that she would have applied herself more to have more. Don't ever let no man have you out here sweating, crying about you're getting put out and you can't pay your rent and pay your bills and you a whole wife. Girl, you better talk to a lawyer and talk to God later. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Famous Reality TV, because this is about to get real.